So, alright, this is kind of a part 2 to last week's video. I just didn't want to make it any longer than it already was, and I wanted to kind of stay on topic of my fat injections. But I also want to go over some of the things that I've had done to my face, and I wouldn't say regrets, but I would just say cautionary tales for those who, you know, are curious or whatnot. So, alright, so I am 43 and I'm turning 44 in December. I started doing filler when I was 36, filler and Botox. I got lip implants when I was 36. I had lip implants for a few years, probably I think like 2 years. Had a lip infection. For those who've been following me, you already know this story, but for those who do not follow me, got a lip infection because I kept on adding filler to the lip implants, and finally, I guess just kind of caught up and I had to take the lip implants out. I was left with a scar across my upper lip because of it, and like a deflated look. Like the skin, lip never went back to the way it was beforehand. I just recently had the fat injections, which I posted a video last week about, and I am, for the most part, happy with my lips, happier with my lips. I wouldn't say that I'm ever going to be 100% because I'm always finding flaws with them, but it's not like serious enough for me to really want to like obsess over it, I guess. When I had lip implants, it was interesting because like I never had body dysmorphia before, but when I had the lip implants and I started to see like little things that I didn't like, it became obsessive. Like every time I saw a mirror, I had to like stare at my lips, and I was constantly like just messing with them and just like obsessing. So once the lip implants came out, I came to the conclusion that my lips were just kind of stuck in a look that I wasn't happy with, so I didn't obsess over it anymore because there was nothing I could really do at that point. Now though, you know, fast forward a few years later, put the money to the side, got the fat injections, I still get filler in my lips, haven't gotten filler in a really long time, so not today because I'm literally doing 2 videos back to back, but the following week you'll see me with filler and the fat injections. One thing I definitely did want to talk about that is kind of, I wouldn't say it's a regret. It's not a regret, but it's something that I feel like I overdid, and that is filler in my face. So between 36 and 38, because my doctor that I was going to worked so far away from me. I originally was seeing her when I lived closer to her, but then I moved like 2 hours away, but I still wanted to continue to see her. So when I would see her, I just have her like do as much as possible, more than I needed, just because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get back down to her as, you know, quickly as I normally would had I lived closer. So I would have her constantly, like every single time I'd go see her, I'd have her put filler underneath my eyes. Now, anybody who's watched videos on filler underneath the eyes, if you don't know, they say now that filler can thin out and spread out, and it can stay in your face for up to 12 years. And I 100% believe that I have filler from 38, so I'm 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So we're going on almost 6 years of me having filler in my face from the last time I had filler. And it's underneath my eyes. And when I have like resting face, I think it looks fine. I think I look cute. Like I don't have to worry about wrinkles or puffiness, as far as like when people get like that like little puff underneath their eye and then like kind of an indentation, like I don't have to worry about that. That part is great. The part that's not great is that my face looks chubby as fuck when I smile. So in photographs, like I already have big cheeks. I've always had big cheeks. Like I just, you know, even when I was like in my 20s before I did anything, I remember my friend Jess and I used to always like talk shit with each other, and one of the things we would like, because he has big cheeks too, we would like talk shit about each other's cheeks. Like that was just the things we both, you know. So the filler on top of me having big cheeks just kind of made me look like I have bigger cheeks. So now when I smile in photographs, if I am retaining water in any way, like recently I got off keto, I need to get back on it. I literally fell off the wagon, rolled down the hill, and I've been like consuming carbs ever since, right? So like I really need to like get back on that wagon, because they say that when you get off keto that you gain weight instantly. They're not shitting. I went from a size 11, 12, I'm now a 16, 17. You know, it is what it is. I've had such good food over the last few months. I've been drinking beer, Mexican food, Peruvian, Korean, Indian. At heart I'm a foodie, but you know, when you're on keto, you can't really consume all these different foods. Anyways, because of all this greatness that I have been consuming, I have gained a crap ton of weight, and it's been showing in my face. Not just fat, but also because I'm retaining water, that water, I feel like it migrates, like it makes the filler underneath my eyes even more puffy. So I have more of a puffy look. And when I'm smiling, my eyes go really small. I'm not gonna do it. Even if I make them really big, which is kind of psycho looking. So all my photographs, I have these like little squinty eyes, and my cheeks are all like, you know, so that, if you're gonna get filler, I don't even know, a lot of doctors don't even do filler under the eyes anymore, because when they were doing scans, they noticed that sometimes the filler will go underneath the eyeball. I don't think it's underneath my eyeball. It could be. I don't have any eye issues. Just because when the doctor was doing it, she was doing it like more like right down here. The first time I ever had filler, I had it from this one doctor. He put it like right up in my eye, and like the next morning I woke up and it was like all puffy. She wouldn't do that. She would just do it like right in the lower areas. Like, she stayed conservative. As much as I was asking her to like put it in my face like every few months, she was still conservative about it. So just something to think about. If you're gonna get filler, if you're gonna get filler underneath the eyes or anywhere you get it, just make sure that you are aware less is more. And even though you can't see it necessarily in that one area, it's probably still there somewhere. It's probably just like kind of like blending out. And if you keep getting it and you keep blending it out, your face is probably over a period of time going to be pillowy or fat looking, you know. So just keep that in mind. I have no interest in getting filler underneath my eyes ever again. If I do, it'll be like when I'm like 90 or something, which by then I'm assuming I probably won't care as much, but you know, who knows, you know. I have goals. My goals are to live to be 100, so we'll see. For the first time in years, I got filler right around here. So I'm still gonna continue to get that, just because as we age, you get like the smile line, like a little bit here, but like right around here, you get a lot of like little wrinkles and whatnot. I especially notice that with people who smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke. I did back in the day. I quit back in 2007. But for those who are like lifetime smokers, they get like the little wrinkles around their lips, and they get them like all around here. And just in general, people as we age get around here. So I try to combat that. Lip implants, I've mentioned this many times before. For those who have not seen my videos, I don't want to say I'm against lip implants, because I have seen people who had them and they look like they had a really good result. But for me, it was not a good result. My lips, like, it poked out and kind of squared out my lip on the right, which is why I started on my whole entire filler journey on my lips. And it distorted my smile and messed up my, like, even when I smile, like, it would get real tight and like just look weird. If you're gonna get lip implants, make sure you go to a reputable, if you're gonna get anything, make sure you go to a reputable doctor. But do your research. Make sure you do your research if you're going to get lip implants. I don't really suggest it at this point, probably just because we have so many muscles in our body in general, but in our face alone, we have so many muscles. And you have, every expression you make with your lips is a different muscle. So if you do like that is a different muscle than that. You know, smiling, making all kind of, you have so many muscles around your mouth. So you have all these muscles, and then you put lip implants, which is a firm, you know, subject, and the muscles keep moving, but that object doesn't move with the muscles like it would naturally. So I don't think that it looks natural. Again, if that's a look you're going for, do you, you know. Like when I did have lip implants, I liked it. I liked my unnatural look. At this point though, I'm kind of like, I prefer more of a natural, you know. I like people looking at me and noticing me, but like in like she looks cute, not what has she done to her face type of moment, you know. Back in the day, I didn't care though. I was like, whatever. I might be that way, you know, depending, I don't know, on if I were to get something else, but at this point, I'm happy kind of blending into society and just being a refreshed, cute version of me. So, other than that, I was gonna get my breasts done. When I gain weight everywhere, and I am naturally, 11-12 me is a size D, and I'm a 16-17, so my breasts are still a D, but, you know, bulging out of my bra compared to 11-12 me. I couldn't imagine having boob implants and having a size D, like my breast constantly growing because I have like a size F, and that'd just be like not cool. I wanted the implants because I wanted to have like a lift to where those kind of rounded out, you know. It's not as serious anymore. It might be at some point, I don't know. Like I always notice different things and like have like different goals randomly. So right now, the breast implants were a big thing back in the day for me. Now they're no longer a thing. Like I'm just like, whatever. Other than that, I think that's it. I just want to go over all those different things with you guys. Just to reiterate, less can be more. So just keep that in mind. If you really want changes, do small changes at first. Yes, it's going to cost more money, you know, but at least you'll know, and you know, in small doses of what you like, opposed to thinking you're going to like something that's, you know, extreme, getting it and then being like, fuck my life, you know. So yeah. All right, that is it. I have other videos I'll be doing back to my old, like doing makeup, you know, reviews and whatnot. I just haven't, you know, I've had a very busy life recently and I haven't gotten to them. So I have a crap ton of palettes that are Halloween palettes that I'm really excited to review and talk about, along with some new shoes that I am obsessed with that we'll also be talking about. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'll be making more videos in the near future, and I'll see you guys next time.